whaamama avenga le nei ma le Pacific Isi, mo au tupe whaamumoli Samoa, au tapu ni ai ofisa mo le whaava yaso. Whaonga nei lola na wa unanga forward ta ua, o le direct transfer. A whai wa yesa membership card ma e whaonga ina le internet banking, o le matua i whaingo fia lava. Na le tipose mai lava lau se leni mato account, o na whaatino leo la foina o lau se leni mo a inga i Samoa. E ia inga i tahu na whaamalia ina. Mo nisi whaamatalanga i le nei au nanga fo. Wala au le telefoni o walu se lau o tasi o nono. Po le lua fitu ono fitu iwa fitu wha. Pe text mai fo ilo suafa i le valu tolu o.
Taoga voucher is one of the most convenient ways that I'm finding now to do my shopping here at Farmer Joe, and my sister just sent through the voucher on my cell phone, and I just come straight to Farmer Joe to do my shopping.
Ole si tūranga pitusili o le tāu. Ole lafo me o le pepa tala o loa. Ona whaanga le e whaatau o loa e au ngā mole ainga.
I think it's really convenient for families overseas if they don't know how to help their families here. Then this is the perfect way.
Mai ai le sa so fua tau e le sia sa.
Le fia foi sa we mo mawina le foi au nang fo e ala mai le talo for voucher. Ila wana whaatau ma me te mga oi. Ile voucher.
Tai mo le talo voucher ua mau le apususi o se wa fine. So se paro loa fai ngo fie. A me se le tferwa i mala telefoni. Tai mi uma. Ai lo la fo mer cash ona ino le tama o le ainga.
Pa te tu la vale tal for voucher mo le foi au nang fo pa tai. Ma lu la le tsam pai.
Pa tai talo voucher. Teki talo voucher.
Kalofalahi atu koe hingoa o pea ma fola nā kai a koe.
I am good. Thank you. Pakalofalahi atu everyone. And welcome to day 5 of this amazing Niuean Language Week. Now, Pea and I, we were busy yesterday afternoon practicing our Niuean because we have been filming short snippets of the Niuean word of the day / phrase of the day. And
it's been fun, right?
It has been fun, and I love how like the Niuean language just rolls off your tongue. So when you do see the videos live on the BLU TV Facebook page, comment and let us know what you think of it, or how, especially for the Niueans watching, let us know what you rate our pronunciation, because we weren't so confident on that one, but hey, we gave it a go.
Yeah, I think my favorite one was yesterday's one, but you need to watch either Blue TV or Blue Wave to check out the phrases. It's actually, I was enjoying that. But guys, happy Niuean Language Week. It has been quite a busy week. Filming and pre-recording, and we're also working on Tupuolaola Language Week, which is happening next week. So a massive, massive shout out to the Ministry of Pasifika people and of course our sponsors. And I just do want to quickly say a thank you so much to all of our sponsors. Without our sponsors, we wouldn't have this awesome platform for our people. So, Pacific 40 and Pacific Easy Money Transfer, Malta Samoa, Pacific Business Hub, Seki Works, Say Oriana, Makanet, you name it. Thank you so much.
We are honestly so blessed to have so many sponsors and yourself, the viewers, behind us, supporting us along the way. And, talking about being blessed and things to look forward to, we do have a long weekend to celebrate this weekend. It is Labor Day on Monday. And it's just a day to commemorate all the hard workers. So whatever you're up to, make sure that you aren't bursting any bubbles.
I know.
But there are a few places that you can actually go to for a nice family walk within your own bubble. We have Cornwall Park in Epsom, West Haven Marina. We have been told that West Haven Marina does display the best sunsets. There is also Shakespeare Regional Park in Whangaparo for those of you that are more to the north of Auckland. And we also have Lake Wainamu in the Watakari Ranges. So check
it out. These are the locations, the top locations for our Auckland. Our Aucklanders are still in lockdown. Look, I know it's difficult. We're actually going to go for a walk straight after this as well because we're feeling it. So if we're feeling it, our children are feeling it. And if our children are feeling it, we're all in this together, actually. Just be kind, guys. But otherwise, Tahenga is another place.
Yes,
Tahenga.
I do love Tahenga.
Oh, so romantic, and I think I might go for a romantic walk this weekend.
Yes, I'm just I keep looking down because I can see our live, and I know that we have the beautiful Niue as our background today. But I think we're really looking the part with our beautiful Niuean flower crowns, and we've got the beach in the background. And Ryan did say that our pronunciation was on point yesterday. So thank you, Ryan.
No, and, a massive thank you to our Niuean community for, celebrating alongside BluTable Talanoa and our Blue TV team. It's been an awesome week, as always, but you know what? I'm looking forward to the food. So I wonder if any of my Niuean friends or any of our Niuean followers can hook it up with the Niuean dishes. And guess what, guys? We've got a little announcement to make. Since our New Zealand podcast
very overwhelmed, guys.
nomination, Claudia and I have now created a Facebook page. Yay! And it's just another way of connecting with, after hours. Maybe we'll jump on and
I like the after hours.
After hour talanoa. That you can expect that all on BluTable Talanoa podcast with Pea and Claudia, and you can expect some big, massive changes. Not yet.
Yeah.
We're looking in the new year. So we're excited. We've been planning something extra special. And I'm super excited for it because you know what? Not only do our viewers deserve it, but our awesome sponsors also definitely deserve it. But
definitely. And this is, these are the changes that are coming about because we have been nominated for the New Zealand Podcast Awards, which is a huge achievement, all thanks to everyone that's watching. So if you could please spare a minute out of your day to vote for us, all you need to do is head over to nzpodcastawards.com, select a podcast, write in your email address, and of course, BluTable Podcast with Pea and Claudia. And the link to the Facebook page is www.facebook.com/BluWaveTV. And
it's that easy.
It's that easy, guys. And with our Facebook page for Pea and Claudia, we're just really excited. This is going to be another way for us to connect with you guys, like Pea was saying, and we're just really excited to take this to the next level.
Look, I'm telling you guys, we've been super excited.
I got a little bit passionate there, right?
Yeah, the team have been behind us. The Blue Wave team have been behind us. We are looking at major changes. Construction work is
Yeah.
Do not
We're building this way, not that way.
So it's gonna be awesome. You know, it's we can't wait to connect with our people, to bring more laughter, more hyena laughs.
Which actually, on that note, before we do go into a break, so yesterday I was in my room at around 7 p.m. in the evening, and I was in my room, and then I hear Bea's laugh, and I was really confused, and I was like, is Bea in my lounge? So I ran to the lounge. The TV was on in the evening, and there was Bea and Bronson from the weekend, and she was just laughing on the Project NZ, guys, TV3. Now that is a huge achievement. Our girl Bea not only went viral, but she has cracked it onto mainstream TV.
You know what? It's funny that, you know, because I did get a lot of messages, and, you know, I actually just want to acknowledge the Blue Empire, actually. Like, Claudia was the one who filmed the footage. And, you know, sometimes in the weekend, we do have to take turns. A lot of the time I fob off the work to Claudia because I need her to take it seriously, because sometimes I just laugh too much. Obviously, that one, I swear, if we kept... The full interview is actually on Blue TV, so go and check it out. Otherwise, man, it was actually quite exciting knowing that they've called us, the media team, you know, interviewing Bronson. So a massive shout out to Bronson as well and the team. And a massive shout out to our girl here, Claudia, who captured the footage as well.
You know, it is a teamwork, because while I was capturing the video, Bea was giving us those various contagious laughs that she always does, and she got us viral. But talking about excitement, we are going to go into a quick break, because we do have two special guests as well, and they are tuning in from the beautiful island of Niue. So we are very excited. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back, guys.
Yeah, no need for MIQ here today. We're going there now. Stay tuned, guys.
Tau tua mara au nanga mo tau sa mo service station nei tona mai. Ma tau teu tuina lo ta vale, ma le tele unisio ma tau au nanga ese. Ale ngata foile, ma tau te sia ke ina fo ilo ta vale. Siapa lah yang voice wow, mau lah ucapan. Apa itu yang baik pak urusan? Awalnya telepon, matu tu siapa lah yang voice mau lah ucapan. Mulu no posilah dia, mua tapi lah ucapan lepas itu. Mua tapi lah telepon ni time itu ina lah ucapan. Malah bayang mulu. Mana tua fu? Matua I fasa ina lo tau maftapa ai no fuanga fapengi. Ota Samoa, ore mota mo Samoa. Mato te fia e au na pe mo o Samoa. Aftaila fia mai. We'll see you again. God bless.
Voucher is one of the most convenient ways that I'm finding now to do my shopping here at Farmer Joe, and my sister just sent through the voucher on my cell phone, and I just come straight here to Farmer Joe to do my shopping.
I think it's really convenient for families overseas if they don't know how to help their families here. Then this is the perfect way.
Mai ai la sa so tua tau ai lesia sa.
Ni fia foi sa we mo mawina ni foi au nang fo ala mai le talo for voucher. Ila wana fa kau ma me te mga oi. Ile voucher.
Tai mo le talo voucher ua maua le apususi o se ua fine. So se paroloa fai ngofie, a me se le tferua I mana o telefoni tai mi uma. Ai lo le lafo merkes o na inu o tamao le ainga.
Whaftea tu lava le talo voucher mo le foi o nang fo whaftai. Malu lava le tampai.
Tai talo voucher. Teki talo voucher.
Pakalofalaki atu everyone and welcome back. Bea was telling me that she was feeling a little bit nervous. And I think it's just because she's become a viral sensation that she doesn't know how to hang out with the little people like myself now.
Stop it, Claudia, stop it.
But guys, today we do, we've had amazing Niuean guests this whole entire week. And I'm very excited because today we do have the amazing Lavea and Liline. So welcome guys, whakalofalahi atu, and welcome. If you could please just introduce yourself. We'll start with Lavea because I feel like he might pawn off the question. So Lavea, how are you? And please introduce yourself.
Thank you for whalaia tu ia mua whaue ko mai ke whurewea whaue whuku ko whure whanongo mai whuka mtoru ma tau niue whalaia tu ingoha. My name is Lavea Puheke and I'm from the villages of Tamagotonga and Haku. The department that I'm working at now is Taoga Niue, which is basically cultural heritage department in Niue, and my position there is cultural officer.
Love it.
My name is Lilene Morrisey. I'm also Lavea's colleague. I work at the Taoga Niue department, and my position is a business and promotions officer.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. We did have Imani, who is the CEO of Markanet. He was on the show earlier on this week, and he told us actually that the whole island of Niue we're going to be celebrating this week. Now, I believe, Lavea, that you have been participating in some celebrations. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Okay, so it's an annual thing for us. Ever since Niue became self-governing in 1974. So we always have the 19th of October as a flag raising day to commemorate our constitution and becoming self-governing. So yesterday was a huge party here in Niue down at
look at him smile.
We love it. How was it?
Everybody today it was
everyone left smiling.
Everyone left smiling.
And some people are still smiling.
Yeah. Maybe not so smiling at the moment.
So it sounds like there should have been a little bit more water consumed last night.
Yeah, it was a little bit more of happy water, not water.
But we love it. We love that. We heard that it was a massive celebration all week. So it's so nice to see that our guests have, joined in with the celebrations because we actually can't celebrate here in New Zealand. You may have heard that we are in lockdown level 3, which means bubble celebrations is actually a no-go. And we've just had a spike with the numbers today, so we'll just keep it safe in our own bubbles, right? But look, we're celebrating Niuean Language Week here in New Zealand, and we love it. We love celebrating every single week in honor of our Niuean community.
My favorite word at the moment is mohe.
And I sleep. I feel like Lavea wants to go for a mohe too right now.
But guys, Niue, the language of Niue is becoming endangered, unfortunately. Can you, and we'll start with you first, Liline, can you please tell us why you think it's so important that we actually keep the language alive and how it is important to also keep the culture alive?
Okay, so it is really important because like all languages, our language helps us know our identity, and it also helps us to understand our history. And one of the ways the best ways to keep it alive is through our children. So children are easier to teach than adults. So that's what we're trying to do here.
Yeah.
With primary school and everything. We have bilingual, but most kids here, they learn Niuean first. So
That is the way to go. Now, what do you think, Lavea?
What do I think? Oh, we should just leave Niuean language and get on with our lives. No. Yeah, they say it's endangered, but wow, who else is to play? Some of the young parents over here, most of their children growing up, is usually first language is Niuean, but most of them now they grow up first language is English, and that's because they're not teaching them Niuean language. All they're teaching them is to hold the phone and watch Coco Melon and any other stuff on social media. So it is important to learn our language. Well, it's one way of identifying yourself as a Niuean. It stands out from everyone else that you are Niuean. Because it's different for every language. If you're speaking Samoan, then we know you are Samoan. But if you just look at somebody's face and say, "Oh, he's Samoan," you don't know that for sure. So yeah, it is important to learn our language.
No, I love that, but and I'm gonna comment on I'm gonna respond to your Coco Melon a little comment there.
I knew she was going to.
And I think you're right, because that's all we hear in our homes is Coco Melon, and I swear it's probably one of the most familiar sounds in our home right now. Do you then think that our Pasifika community or our Niuean community can then maybe create something similar to Coco Melon, like maybe, is there something that you think could maybe then help our Pasifika community?
Okay, yeah, it's just that unfortunately nobody has thought about that. But thankfully, you can start it up for us.
Thankfully, I am going to be the new.
But yeah, I think that's one of the great idea for maybe PCN to look into also.
Yeah.
So they can.
The only problem with us here is that we don't have enough people to do all the work that we want to do. So that's another thing with our language. Like, even though a lot of us want to save our language, there's actually not many of us to help do the work. So, yes.
No, now I'm just thinking, I just exposed a really awesome idea online, and I'm just thinking maybe Claudia and I could just think
so.
Yeah. Yep. Maybe we can fly over to Niue and start a new segment there and help. But I think it would be perfect to just kind of capture it in Niue, because we'd love to see more footage of Niue. I heard it's beautiful there.
No, you've never been?
Next year.
We'll be there next year for the 19th of October.
19th of October, we will be there.
No
COVID there.
But guys, talking about celebration as well, there is another very, very important topic that we make sure we discuss on every single show. So don't get a little bit nervous, but the topic is serious, and it's about food. What is your favorite Niuean dish? And if you could please take your time to describe it so it feels like we are eating it right here as well. Lavea, let's start with you, because I feel like you might want some food first.
Niuean dish, there's heaps. One of them is, one of my favorite is coconut crab. If you haven't tasted it, that's too fat for some of the people over here. That's why. But yeah, Taoga is one of the biggest delicacies over here. Also, one of my favorite is nani. So that's Niuean porridge. So it's really good when it's a cold morning. You just sip on it. So it's famous for show days. So those most of the Niueans that goes to the show day, that's the first thing they go to look for. Niuean porridge. So
And
it's basically made out of arrowroot powder.
oh yes, yes,
Yeah,
I've heard
starch.
of that.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So
Coconut
what would the best meal be to have after a long night of innocently partying
Celebration.
with happy water?
Raw
Yeah, raw fish.
Raw fish.
Raw
Because
flying
our-
fish
yeah.
or raw mackerel.
Yeah, we get our fish pretty fresh here.
Yep.
So.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a mental note of that. But Liline, what is your favorite Niuean dish?
Like Lavea said, it was nane, but I also have another one, and that would be the takihi.
Oh.
So that is the Niuean taro and pupua with coconut cream.
Well, Imani did say that the Niuean taro is the best in the world
Yes.
because of how, would you agree? 100%. Where can I find the Niuean taro?
Anyway,
In Niue.
Actually,
they're actually exporting it now.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah?
really?
Through Havaka
Yeah, Havaka.
exports or
remember.
something. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
you know what? I might find out to see where I can find.
A bread Ignipuli?
Oh.
He's here. Yeah, he's a Niuean that used to stay in New Zealand,
Mm.
but he's staying on the island at the moment. So he's doing exporting of Niuean taro to New Zealand, and there's also Moui.
Moui produce.
Yeah, Moui produce.
Yeah, that's like two.
Yeah, so they export Niuean taro to Australia.
Yeah.
I
So
love it
think
now.
they're doing their lot for Christmas right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
I might
great
have a
thing,
look.
the great thing about doing these shows on Facebook is that you can always rewind and make note of all these places.
So I'm going to do that because I do really want to, because Imani was really clear with the fact that, and I believe him because he travels back to New Zealand a lot, and I'm going to give it a go, and then I'll let you guys know if you guys do have the best. But look, but you know what, we have been talking about language and the culture and food, which is always important. As you can see, we've been doing a lot of taste testing on the show. So and with lockdown it hasn't helped. But you know what else our Pacifico people absolutely love is the music. And I heard you're a bit of a superstar there, Lavea. And your name actually sounds like a superstar name as well. But music also does help, with the language as well, because I know as a Samoan and, Claudia from South America, music hits the soul different.
Yeah.
We were listening to your jam and we're just like, check this superstar out. And I know why now, why you're feeling a little bit, you want to go and Moui.
Yep, a lot of singing. That's why my voice is like this. So.
A lot of singing. Too much singing. But you know what? It's. I wish I had a nice voice.
Me too.
Talk a little bit about your music, Lavea.
Okay. So that was Lele Hakulupi. That was a collaboration with JXN, which is Clint Jackson, and he was the one that actually reached out for me to write a song for him. So that's how that song came to be. And so we're still working on some more projects for the 29th of October. So Glenn is gonna have a music show then, and then I'm gonna showcase 2 songs there. So 1 song and 1 chant. But music has always been part of my life because my dad is one of the famous composers here in Niue, and through cultural traditions, traditional dances, and and so I'm trying to just live up to his legacy and carry it on. So yesterday too, we also have Niue Youth Cultural Group that performed for the flag raising ceremony. So yeah, music has always been part of me, and I love it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like to promote Niue too. So with Glenn's help and collaboration, I'm advising him on how to pronounce certain words. For some of his words, he's pronouncing it like a palangi. So
That's no good.
But you know, I love music. We both absolutely love music, and you'll probably find us kind of bobbing away most days. Absolutely love it. But we've also noticed that with a lot of our Pasifika community, Samoans sing about broken love. Always broken heart and broken this and broken, So that's Samoans. And
it's the same with actually no, in South America we talk a lot about broken love and just love
and love
and more love
and more love. See, well,
maybe multiple loves.
Multiple loves. But Samoans, you have the your common church songs, and then you've got the love and food. Love and food. It's like love and food go together. Okay. We also found out that Fiji, they mainly sing about
they celebrate love.
They celebrate love. What about Niueans? What is probably the most common song? And tell us why. Because in Samoa, one word,
genre.
Yeah, the genre, like one word will mean like 10 million things. So you're kind of sitting there listening and you're like, oh my gosh, I love this jam. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so confused. Are you in love or you're not? Is this the same with the Niuean music and the,
Well, Lenny?
Well, no,
okay.
Lene, what do you think is the music, is the Niuean music? Is it mainly love songs, or is it about the island, or
Trevor the Duck?
I know it's mostly about the island and food.
Island and food. Island and food. Sorry, what was that?
Quite a few love songs as well.
There's quite a few love songs. It's always about love.
Yeah, so I think the most sung genres, topic is about Niue.
Yeah.
So most of the songs, but there are songs that love songs and broken heart songs. We don't shy away from broken heart and love too. So we do that too.
Face it, face on.
I wonder why that is though.
Well, you got to release your emotions somehow, right?
It is true about that. One word meaning a whole lot of meanings too. So we do have words like that in Niue too. So
that's also why the language is a little bit hard, because we have one word, but it means a lot of things.
Yeah. So would you describe the Niuean language as well, and the words? So for something like love, would that, when you say love in English, it's love, but when you say alofa in Samoa, it's kind of like hits different. Would you say that's the same with Niue as well? It hits different if you use the Niuean language?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's like just more power to it, I feel.
Yeah, that's it, more power.
Yeah, definitely.
So I can't wait to hear more powerful love songs from the man Lavea there. We can't wait. So was that all last night, all about love songs?
Mostly about Niue.
Yeah, mostly Niue.
Yeah.
About Niue and the island, how much we love the island, and all that. Life is free.
Do you find that like a lot of younger Niueans are kind of learning the language through listening to Niuean music?
Yeah.
The ones overseas, yes.
Even the ones over here, because I was surprised with our youth cultural group this year, because most of them are high school students, and some of them are year 15. So even with the cultural concerts for high school, they usually go Niuean this year, and then next year they'll do a different ethnic group traditional dances. But last year and this year, the students they only wanted to do Niuean dances. So I'm pretty sure most of them learn new words. I mean, new Niuean words with the cultural practices that we're having now. Yeah.
And we have a lot of ethnicities here in Niue. So
Yeah.
we've got like Fijians and
Or more.
Samoans, Tongans. So
Yeah.
a lot of those kids actually learn it through music as well.
Oh. But honestly, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show today. And Lavea, thank you so much for making it on the show today.
Yeah, look, Lavea, we really, really appreciate. We know that you are, you were both quite nervous, but look, we absolutely love that you made the time for us, that we were able to travel to Niue without the MIQ kind of like isolation center there. So we were kind of hoping that we would get some more images coming through from Mahani this week, but with regards to the celebration. So maybe I'll just annoy you, Lavea, and see if there's any photos from last night's celebrations that we can post on our show tomorrow.
There was a lot of live videos.
You don't want to see
Yeah, wouldn't mind seeing the music videos as well. But look, do you have any final words before we wrap up the show, with regards to the Niuean language, or any advice that you have for our viewers today?
I think the best advice would be learn what you can and don't be discouraged, especially for our younger generations. Even me, growing up, it was a little hard because I was the Palangi kid. So, just learn what you can and don't feel discouraged. Just speak Niuean, because the only person who's going to help yourself is you. So,
Definitely.
Love that, Lavea.
What Lina said is really true. Don't be shy if you're like broken Niuean, if you can say that, because that's one of my encouragements to our students in our youth group when we were doing our practices for our dances, cultural dances, and I said, don't be shy if you're Tongan, if you're Samoan, to pronounce the words. That's why we have practices. So when they say the word and they say it wrong, we can correct it. But I think one of the main or the important factors that our matures overseas, like don't just let the Niuean children do the stuff and then they don't go and say, that's not right, but try and teach them the correct way of doing it. Most of the stuff, the Niuean cultural dances over there are too contemporary. So, so the matures has to help our generation to keep our Niuean language alive. So, just encouraging the young people, don't be.
On that note, I am going to give this a go and see if my pronunciation is all right, just in the spirit of getting my Niuean correct. Is it, oh my God, I feel really nervous now. Is it, Kia monuina whaakitapu e wangau Niue? Is that all right? Okay, they understood.
Yay! But look, we've had Nola as well join in. So Nola has sent a message through. Flora, Ryan, everyone that's tuned in. I think it's Mili Fioaki has also tuned in as well. So there's a few in this Siolo.
I wonder if that is Ryan's Nana, actually.
If you are Ryan's Nana, hello. Thank you so much, and thank you for these. We know we've had an amazing Niuean community here helping us with giving us traditional items so that we can kind of wear it on the show as well. But just to acknowledge and honor our Niuean community.
It is Ryan's Nana. So hi, funny story. And Ryan, if you're watching, I'm so sorry for saying this on air. But, in the spirit of Niuean Language Week, Ben and I, we have been learning different Niuean words. And I think it was on Monday, we recorded my favorite word, mohe, and study. But we got the wrong we got the wrong word for study, and we posted it on Facebook and everything. And it wasn't until Ryan's Nana, it wasn't until she watched it that we got told that we actually said it wrong. So that video went down. Now we're recording a new one.
No, yeah, but it's awesome to see Nana, come through to
Definitely.
help. She didn't just say, "Oh, it's wrong." She said, "Hey, it's you've pronounced it incorrectly," and it's good. And that's what we need in our community. So a massive shout out to Nana. Thank you so much. But to you both, thank you for Whetai Lava for making the time for our team here at Blue TV, BluTable Podcasts with Pea and Claudia.
It's been so much fun, and I feel like I was at the party with you last night as well, Lavea. So
honestly, thank you, Lavea, for having a bit of a laugh with us. Thank you so much, Line. We really, really appreciate the time that you've both made for us here. Otherwise, that's it. Tune in tomorrow, guys. We do have another Niuean guest tomorrow, and that we'll be talking about culture again, and we're going to be wrapping things up for Niuean Language Week. Today, that's it. That's us. Yeah. Don't forget to tune in to Asiata's show this afternoon. Show our team some love and head over to our new Facebook page. Connect with us, Pea and Claudia, BluTable Podcasts. But otherwise, bye everybody. God bless.
O le whaamama awenga le nei ma le Pacific Isi, mo au tupe whaamumoli sa moa, au tapuni ai ofisa mo le whaawa yaso. Whaonga nei lola na wa unanga forward ta ua, o le direct transfer. A whai wa yesa membership card ma e whaonga ina le internet banking, o le matua e whaingo fia lava. Na o le tipose mai lava lau se heleni mato account, o le whaatino leo la foina o lau se heleni mo a inga i Samoa. E ia inga i tahu na whaamalia ina, mo nisi whaamatalanga i le nei au unanga fo. Bala au le telefoni o walu se lau o tasi o nono po le lua fitu ono fitu iwa fitu wha. Pe text mai fo ilo suafa i le valu tolu o.
Taoga voucher is one of the most convenient ways that I'm finding now to do my shopping here at Farmer Joe, and my sister just sent through the voucher on my cell phone, and I just come straight here to Farmer Joe to do my shopping.
O le si tūranga pitusili o le tāua. O le lafo me o le pepa tala o loa. O na whaangā le e whaatau i o loa e au ngā mole ainga.
I think it's really convenient for families overseas if they don't know how to help their families here. Then this is the perfect way.
Mai ai le sa sunga fua tau e lesi aso sa.
Le fia po i sau e mol mawina le fui au ngang fo e ala mai le tala for voucher. Ila wana whaatau ma me te mga orai ile voucher.
Tai mo le talo voucher ua mau le apasusi o sewa fine. So se paro loa whaingo fie, a me se le te wherua i malau telefoni tai mi uma. Ai lo le lafo me le cash o na inu e lor tamao re ainga.
Whapea tu lava le tala for voucher mo le fui au ngang fo whaatai. Ma lua lava le tampai.
Tai talo voucher. Teki talo voucher.
Tau tua ma le au nanga remote tau sa mo service station nei tona i matu. Ma tau teu tuina lo ta vale, ma le tele o nisi o matu au nanga i se esi. Ai le ngata foi le, ma tau te seke ina fo i lo ta vale. Siapa lah yang voice wow, mau lah ucapan. Apa itu yang vai pak ulusan? Awalnya telepon, matu tu siapa lah yang voice mau lah ucapan. Mulu no posible fia, mua, tapi lah ucapan lepas itu. Mua, tapi lah telefon ni time itu ina lah ucapan. Malah vai enggak mulu. Mana tua fo? E matua i whaasaina, lo tau makutapa ai no fuanga whapeni. Ota Samoa, ore ma ota mo Samoa. Ma tau te fia e au auna pia mo o e Samoa. Maftaile fia mai. We'll see you again. God bless.
Look, I'm a believer in vaccines. I've got, this is the as a young kid, I remember getting vaccinated from way back, and I'm a believer in vaccines. So this is a new virus. This is a new illness that has hit our shores. And for me, it's important to protect our communities from getting ill, from ending up in hospital, from being quarantined and separated away from families and friends. And I just didn't want to see our people die. So that's why it's important, and I'm hopeful that all of our communities take on the challenge to get vaccinated and do it as quickly as possible. I'm wanting to set a good example for the rest of New Zealand, even within my own family, that vaccination is the way to protect ourselves against this virus. But if you also look to our history, and I've been reminded of what happened to Samoa in 1918 with the flu pandemic, the Spanish flu as it was known in those days. It devastated our population. It killed more than 8,500 people in Samoa in a matter of 8 weeks, is recorded. And that's something that has stuck with me, and I would hate for something like that to happen to our population here in Aotearoa when we've got the science that's providing good advice and good support for how do we protect ourselves, and that's with the vaccine. Coming together as a family, being with our father, seeing our brothers and sisters and all our nieces and nephews, those family gatherings, I'm looking forward to being able to do that in Christmas, but we can only do that provided that we get everybody vaccinated. Zoom is fantastic, but we need that human contact. There is a number of stories out there, but all of them point to one thing. It's better to get immunized. It's better to be preventative, and prevention is better than cure. And this vaccine is the way forward for us to be able to move about with freedom, with some confidence. And if you think about the future, the question I would ask, how do you protect yourself and your loved ones from being infected with COVID-19, from getting sick, from getting hospitalized, and how do you prevent the possibility of dying in a future where COVID-19 remains? The only answer I have at this time, is to get vaccinated. So I'm sorry, I sound like a broken record, but that's my answer. Get vaccinated, get vaccinated, get vaccinated, get vaccinated. 2 jabs, 2 jabs.